Hi, my name is Susan Bauer and I'm an Interfaith Minister and life coach. I was wondering, have you ever felt lonely or lost? Like there's a big empty hole inside of you. What does this hole represent? Is it a lack of love? Is it a scarcity of friends and relationships? Is it an abyss of sadness? Do you find yourself always trying to fill a void within you? What are you looking for in others? Is it someone to care for you? Someone to understand you or love you? It's interesting to note that what we believe and how we feel about ourselves deeply impacts our relationships with others. When we decide that there's not enough to go around, we'll find ourselves grasping at anything and everything. And we usually take the first thing that comes along. We cling to it for dear life because it represents the fullness of love that we feel we lack. Are we so desperate that we'll trade our values to buy some love? Do we sacrifice our time, money, and energy just to purchase the approval of others, and then wonder why we still feel we're holding the short end of the stick? For years, this was me. I couldn't do enough to buy enough love for me to feel loved enough. It was as though any love that I received just went down the drain. I had to constantly replenish the supply, and I had no idea where the stopper was. It wasn't until my life started falling apart that I deeply prayed, and I finally found the stopper. Do you want to know where? I paused long enough to look somewhere I had never looked before. Inside myself. I began the journey of self-discovery. The first thing I noticed was that I was really hard on myself. So tough, in fact, that this harshness spilled out into all my relationships. Not only that, people copied and treated me the way I mistreated myself. After a lot of practice and introspection, I finally got what my stopper was. It was me learning to appreciate the gift God had given me, my own self. By practicing gratitude, I stopped pulling out the stopper and hurting myself, and then complaining about the pain and how the love was going down the drain. I could no longer be a victim of my own undoing. Little by little, day by day, as I practiced being kind to myself, my tub started to fill up. The scarcity story disappeared, and I could see abundance all around me. As I counted my blessings, they multiplied. When we disrespect ourselves, we fail to honor our essence, our heart and soul. If we don't notice or value what's right in front of us or inside of us, how will we ever understand how to appreciate anyone else or anything for that matter? If we look for love outside of ourselves, the best we'll get is some temporary quick fix. When we daily practice loving ourselves and others, we can then access and share the reservoir of God-given treasures hidden within us. In this way, we exercise the most important muscle in our body, our heart. From this compassionate place, there's then a foundation on which to build loving relationships. Gratitude and compassion are the keys that allow us to give joyfully and receive graciously. You too have a storehouse of sparkling gems of love inside, just waiting to be unlocked and distributed. If you'd like to know a little bit more about this topic, I've written a book called Revealing the Heart, The Practice of Compassion, and you can access it on my website, www.aheartconnection.com. Thanks.